it is me again. So this video got more likes than I expected it would get in like a day. So I figured, what the hell? None of my other videos are gonna catch up to this, so why not just post the other half of part 1? I might post part 2 and 3 today too, cause I got nothing better to do. So, we start off on the day of the USJ, because that's where I had to cut off, because, I can't make videos over half an hour. So, we start off on the bus to the USJ. Now, the only people Deku are comfortable with are, Bakugo and, Momo, I'll say. Because that's going to be the ship, because no one commented, at least that I saw. So, if anyone commented, I will, make her the ship instead of Momo, because, what's it called? I never, looked at it, and, except for like 20 hours after I posted the first half. And to that guy that commented that, I, stole this from a guy who made What If Deku Was Vanos Gaming. I did not. I just want to tell you that. And, so, if you think I stole them, go ahead. I don't give a shit what you think. So just go fuck off. I don't care if you think I stole it from him or not, because I didn't. So, yeah. He's just talking to Bakugo and Momo, because, like I said in the last part, the, Bakugo family adopted Deku after they found out that, Inko was, abusing Deku. So he's wearing this, except there is a thin layer of vibranium under his body. And, what's it called? When they get there, they see all those people. Well, 13 gives her speech. Then they see all those villains. And, sorry if you, hear the music in the background. I'm just, listening to music because I got nothing better to do, because, I lost my freaking, Xbox. So, yeah. I'll just be listening to music, I guess. So, we start off, or, after 13's speech, it is time for the villains to invade. So, like I said in the last part, Deku has a double-barrel shotgun on his back, and he's holding his bat like you see in the picture, but like leaning over, like hunched over. So, and he has the, insane look in his eyes. So, then they attack. So, they, then when the, people attack, they, Deku just runs down there with Aizawa, smashing people's heads in. So, um, then they, um, then they, the Nomu tries to attack Deku because Shigaraki said, kill the kid. Because, he's causing trouble. So, they, Deku just climbs on top of the head of the Nomu and, puts two barrels in the Nomu's head because just because he's insane does not mean he will attack recklessly. So, he's still a strategist, and, I'll just skip that because I don't know if you can hear it or not, and I don't think much of my viewers would like that song. So, that whole thing happens, and, and they, Ida actually took Deku's advice because he threatened to kill him again if he didn't go. So then it is then after the USJ. Well, Floppy and Mineta survive somehow because I don't want to go into two students dying and them having to shut down most because, you know, I'm just gonna say that instead of Bakugo getting teleport to where he did with with a person who can already handle himself. So, I'm going to say Bakugo gets sent there, and he learned the howitzer impact earlier, and he just sends it into the water, causing a big whirlwind and knocking some villains out. And um, then Mineta throws his sticky balls in the water while they're um, while they're flying in midair. So same thing still happens except it's Bakugo instead of Deku. And I'm going to say that he has a handgun on his right leg, like right about here on the outside. So he's basically has a handgun and he's shooting villains in the kneecaps, and he's hitting them in the head after. So all the villains get taken care of, and Shigaraki gets shot in the shoulders and knees by Deku. Because, like I said, his quirk basically gives him aimbot on crack. So, um, then it is time for the sports festival. And Deku actually has permission to use his handgun because it's basically a part of his quirk. So he also got special permission to use his um, bat, because I'm gonna say that uh, plot. I have no good excuse. So then it is time for the sports festival. So in the sports festival, Deku places like somewhere in the middle, because all he has is enhanced abilities. So, and that won't be able to compare to Bakugo basically just flying at light speed almost. But not, that's Bakugo after he gets his little buff. So I'll say that everything goes to canon except for Deku doesn't barely pass, and he still is the rider. So he's still, but he's like basically just shot uh, Ida in his kneecaps to basically make him useless. So, um, it's like 2 in the morning right now, so I'm tired, and the music is the only thing keeping me awake right now. So, yeah, then it is the one-on-one battles. Deku still gets paired up with Shinso, and he basically just points his handgun at him and says, "Get out of the ring before I shoot you in the nose." Or shoot you in the dick. Because, you know, Deku's crazy and can't kill, so shoot him in the dick. Then Shinso says, "Can't do that." But then he says, "Does it look like I'm kidding?" And I'm gonna say that since Deku is fucking crazy, uh, the his Shinso's brainwashing has no effect on Deku, because there's no brain to take over, basically. So, yeah, Deku's basically immune to brainwashing now. So, he's just, Shinso just steps out of the ring because he can see that crazy look in Deku's eye. And he still wears his mask. He just wears this instead of the PE uniform for UA. So, um, um, I'll say that Deku and Todoroki goes nothing like canon. So, Deku and whatever ice comes towards Deku, he just swings his baseball bat at it and then it just basically shatters. So then it is time for the finale, which is Bakugo and Deku, because I'm going to say that Deku was able to get close enough to smack Todoroki in the face with his baseball bat, and then he, what the fuck? Then it is time for the uh, finale, which is Bakugo and Deku. I already said that. Then it is um, for that, Deku just shoots Bakugo in his palms so that he can't make explosions without completely roasting the inner of his hand. Because I'm going to say that Bakugo tried to do that once when he, stabbed himself with a branch, I'm going to say. So, then, since Bakugo's quirk is basically useless, he has to, completely rely on hand-to-hand combat. Which still hurts him because he, still has those holes from the bullet that Deku put in his hands. So people start saying, why can he use a gun? And then Midnight basically says it's part of his quirk, so shut the fuck up. Or Aizawa says it's part of his quirk, so shut the fuck up. In a lazy tone, because it's Aizawa, come on. So then it's the medaling ceremony because Bakugo got completely destroyed because he has no idea. Because he just learned basically palm striking moves, like grapples, so that he can basically just hold onto his opponents and explode the shit out of them. So then it is the what's it called? Oh yeah, the ceremony. So Deku gets first place, and I think I gave one for all to Bakugo, and if I didn't, I'm just gonna change it to him. Also, I don't remember if I mentioned this, but if I didn't already, I'll mention it again. And it's too late for me to do Vigilante, because I already put him in Class 1A in UA, so it has to be Hero now, so I'm sorry to you people who wanted Vigilante, I am sorry, but, I kinda have to, what's it called? Yeah, make him a hero. So, Deku, interns with, Endeavor, I'll say. And I'll say Bakugo also got an intern request from Endeavor, so, because I want to make the future Big Three destroy Stain. And if you guys think, how do you know they're the future Big Three? They're the most powerful people in Class 1A. That's my answer. So, then then it's the Stain arc, which I will continue in part 2, because this is just an extension of part 1. And I got to end it off now, basically, so goodbye.